It's a story that is probably familiar to a lot of children out there. Of course, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, such a favorite. The musical based on the book has long been a family favorite, and you can catch it at the Blue Springs City Theater's production of Willy Wonka the Musical this weekend and next weekend. Joining us now, Assistant Director and Stage Manager Jim DeFries, and Willy Wonka himself, portrayed by Kitten Boggs, here to tell us all about it. And you've got the hat.
I certainly have.
But no candy bars.
No candy bars
Come
today.
on now.
We've got to entice you to come.
That's right.
Now, Willy Wonka, I mean, it's a classic story. So many people are familiar with it. And it's been done a couple of times. So you have some big, shoes, obviously, to follow here. You've got Gene Wilder, you've got Johnny Depp. How are you making sure that Willy Wonka is true to you?
Mostly, I think I sort of have to stay away from those performances the best I can and try to reinvent. The idea was to try to not perform it the way that Gene Wilder and Johnny Depp did in order to give it sort of a fresh spin.
Sure. So this production, tell me how many people involved and, how long have you guys been rehearsing?
We've got about 60 people involved on the cast.
60 people.
And started with Aaron, the director, in January, trying to map out how we were going to do things. We've tried to go with the Oompa Loompas being a family group rather than just this. So we have family groups of Oompa Loompas.
Oh, great.
So it's not just small people.
Now
we have all ages.
The story is kind of fantastical, I mean, it's elaborate, and if you look at the sets from the two films, obviously they're just very colorful. And so how do you bring that to the stage?
Well, we've been very imaginative in trying to get as much color in there and style as we can. We are very happy with the way it's turned out, and we've gotten a really good response last night with our first night.
Well, very cool. So do you have someone who floats away as a giant blueberry?
We have a giant blueberry.
We certainly do.
Yes, we do.
So, I mean, how fun is it to be able to play Willy Wonka?
It's a lot of fun.
A little zany, a little crazy.
Absolutely, right. Mildly psychotic, I think, was the description I was given by the director.
Slightly creepy.
Right, exactly. Yeah, Aaron has put together a great crew and cast. The cast has been a ton of fun to work with. Everybody's a character. So, yeah, it's been a blast.
Yeah, how long have you guys been, involved with the theater? Is this your first production, or have you been doing it for quite some time?
This is my third production with them. My first time as in the backstage.
Oh, really? So have you always performed before?
Performances before.
Is that a completely different experience?
Yes, it is a different experience. It's a whole different ball game from back there.
I mean, do you have a preference which one you like more?
I'm still working on that.
We'll ask you in a couple weeks after the full run is over.
After it's over, we'll see.
All right. Well, if you're interested in seeing Willy Wonka the musical, it runs this weekend, next weekend, Thursdays through Sundays. A great response last night, the first night. Tickets are just $7 to $8, so very affordable. Take the whole family, and you can get tickets at bluespringscitytheater.com for ticket information. Thank you both so much for coming.
Thank you.
It's great to meet you. Good luck on your show.